What an absolutely amazing year it has been for Nintendo and their main man, Mario. With titles like Metroid Prime Remastered, Tears of the Kingdom, Pikmin 4, Super Mario Wonder, and Super Mario RPG all in the same year. What an amazing year it has been for Nintendo. Super Mario back in the day was this 2D platformer where he would run through the level to get to the flagpole at the end, jumping on a few Goombas in between. And that's all Mario was. That is all we knew with Super Mario. Squaresoft, that is now known as Square Enix, took our favourite gaming mascot, took Mario and turned his world upside down, completely changing the formula of Mario. Squaresoft basically put Mario in the Final Fantasy setting, which is very unfamiliar waters for our favourite gaming mascot. And then they called this Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars, putting Mario in their own JRPG Final Fantasy-esque adventure. This was in 1996 on the Super Nintendo, and now in 2023 we have a full-blown remake for Nintendo Switch. Now, Super Mario RPG in 1996 had the title Legend of the Seven Stars, but the Mario RPG remake has done away with that title, even though the premise remains exactly the same. You are collecting all of the 7 stars along your way that has been scattered in these lands. You defeat these big bosses in these epic RPG turn-based battles to collect the next star. It's just oozing with charm. It's weird and witty humour and dialogue that will have you laugh and just smile, with unique characters, all with their own quirky personalities, with just such an amazing look to this game. Such amazing visual art styles with its colours that just pop. It's colourful, it's bright, and it has such flair to everything in this world and its characters. All with the familiar sounds, tones, and effects as the Super Mario games. With this really fun RPG style of gameplay, and I'm really not one for these turn-based RPG battle mechanics. But this is Mario. It's different, it's fun, it's addictive, it's satisfying. And I don't know, it just works so well with Mario in this setting. And back in the day, Super Mario RPG rapidly became one of my favourite Nintendo games of all time. One of my favourite Mario games of all time as well. Which is a little strange because I'm not big on your turn-based RPG style of gaming. But there was just something about this game. It's quirky, it's fun, it's addictive. I'm there all over again. My inner child is screaming with joy and happiness with the Mario RPG remake. It's what set the path for other iconic Mario RPGs to follow. Just the turn-based gameplay of Mario RPG is so fun and addictive. Press A to attack, X to bring up essential items for healing, restoring special items, resurrecting your fallen party members, or boosting attacks and defenses with defense barriers. To then press Y to choose a special attack from each character when it's their turn, and then waiting your turn when the enemy strikes for you to plan your attack again to eventually defeat that enemy or enemies, with smaller, easier enemies to go up against, to bigger enemies and bosses. It makes you think about your next move, what you need to do, what item you may need to use, how much damage has been taken for this person. Right, I need to do this, I need to do that before I do that. I need to use mushrooms to restore HP for this person or that person. I need to use honey syrup to get back my special attacks that deal much more damage, with damage and enemy effects as well. You can get poisoned, put to sleep, as well as some enemies that can just steal every single item from your inventory that makes things real tricky and challenging, and more. This game isn't, honestly, it isn't a hard game. it's a fairly easy game, but it can be challenging. There's also this meter that you will be filling up after every attack to eventually get a Toad's Assist, where Toad will drop a certain mysterious item for you to use. And then you also have a big team move as well that offers a powerful strike, and all of the characters come together to do this one powerful strike. All the characters have really fun attacks that can also be doubled up for added damage when you press the attack button. As your character does his move and attacks the enemy, if you press that attack button again, he will essentially double up that move for more damage. And some attacks are more effective against certain enemies than others, with their own strengths and weaknesses, and all attacks having a certain power level as well. And at times as well, you will find yourself needing to grind to level up to go back to a battle to be able to win that battle. And there's also Yoshi cookies as well that you'll be rewarded, where Yoshi will come and assist you in battles when it's needed, with a leveling up system that will give you bonuses from physical, HP or magic, which is your special attacks. And as you level up, you will be improving that character's stats, and as you level up, you will also unlock special moves. There's also opportunities to double up your XP with a Yoshi egg if you get the right one, or if your party member goes down and you just want to swap out and switch your party member, you can also do that too with the plus button. And Bowser as well. Bowser joins your team in this game, which in the original Super Mario RPG, it was unheard of. Bowser working with Mario, but that's a thing here, and it is glorious. You can buy stuff from health potions and syrups to magic flowers, revives, boosters for attacks and defenses, as well as buffs for each of the characters' stats as well. Exploring these lands on foot, going from one point to another, doing battles in between with enemies in your way, finding hidden treasures from familiar locations to more unfamiliar locations as you venture through these lands, doing different mini-games along the way. That adds even more variety to the game that is separate from just exploring. You'll also find question mark blocks, these wooden boxes that will have items in the environment as well, or just coins that can be used at the store. There's towns, item shops, inns, mini-games, interesting characters and unique dialogue, weird encounters, your turn-based RPG, battles, all the elements that make an amazing JRPG is here with Mario RPG. This is so much more than your standard Super Mario Odyssey. This was technically Mario's first time in a 3D environment like this, and Square before this brought us the Final Fantasy games. And this was putting Mario into the Final Fantasy atmosphere. And Square just dropped Mario in there. And they really did something special, I think, with Mario here. This already crazy, well-known, established gaming character, and put him in this unfamiliar environment that just worked so incredibly well. And back then on the Super Nintendo in 1996, it blew us away. Back then, it was unheard of, it was unknown to see Mario in this space, and it completely blew us away. And it has blew me away all over again with the remake. One of those games in Nintendo's history, one of those games in time that really started it off for Mario in the RPG space. It done something different for our favourite gaming character. What do you guys think of Super Mario RPG? As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you for making me a part of your day and checking out my videos. Thank you. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time.